So if you want to go for an old school roleplay, haha, this is definitely one for you. So first up is Diesel Canister 20L. This is by FSSA modding team, 2 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under miscellaneous. And obviously, as the name would suggest, it's a canister, and it's got diesel in it, and it's got 20 litre capacity. Fair enough. And it's only going to cost you 20, so that's basically £1 a litre. And where I'm from, that's not bad for diesel. We're sort of talking like 130, 140-ish. For a litre of diesel. That is a good rate for it. Now, you do have the option to have your green, grey, old grey, and then battery green on your colour scheme. Now, if you're thinking 20 litres, that isn't going to go very far, especially if you've got a big tractor. Wow, they've got you covered with that because you can buy them in multiples up to 10. So 200 litres. I mean, you're going to have to handball them in, mind you. 20 litre at a time going into a giant tractor, but all right, fair enough. I mean, it'll get you out of a pinch. If you ever, rocked up into a field and run out of diesel, which we all have, yeah, this is going to help you out, no problem. So next up is the Krampe Dolly 10L. This is by MTL modding team, 3.27 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under dollies, as you can well imagine. Now, they had one out yesterday, well, the other day anyway, but this one's got a little bit of a trick up its sleeve. So it's going to cost you £9. You do have the option of Trelleborg, BKT, Raderstein, and then back to Trelleborg on the tyres. You've also got fenders, yes or no. And this is where it comes in. This is the magic of this one. So you got your bolt coupling, which is what? Is that a pin hitch? You then got a ball head coupling, which is obviously a ball hitch. And then you got the car hitch. I mean, it looks exactly the same as the ball hitch, mind you, but it's going to fit on cars. Now, obviously, some things in the game don't match up, as you would imagine, so this definitely does. Not quite sure why you want to drive it with a car, but you can. All right, fair enough. Main colour is going to be doing those bits. Your fender colour is obviously going to do the fenders. The decal colour is going to do the stickers. And the fifth wheel colour, which is obviously going to be the fifth wheel on the back. And then the rim colour is obviously going to be the rims. Now, just to show you what I mean, I've got the old Skoda, what's it? Kodiak, that's the one. We're going to back it up. It's got an old trailer hitch on it, no problem. And then, boom, away we go. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why you'd want to pull a big semi-trailer with a car, but I suppose sometimes you just got to move stuff around. Ah, that's ace. Next up is the Wood Barrel. This is by Silent Modding and Bernie-esques, 7.31 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under Animals. Now, the first one is going to be a manure spreader, which is a little bit different. Old school, fair enough. It's got a 3 meter working width, although it doesn't actually say that on there, but okay, fair enough. 800 to buy with a 2,000 litre capacity, or you should go for a more maneuvering version. So you got your water or you got your milk version, 2,000 litre capacity again, but obviously you're not going to be spraying any of that out the back. It's going to cost you 800 again, no problem. Now, we come to fill it up. We're here, we buy a facility to fill it up with, and I'm just getting the option to fill my tractor up. Now, what you need to do is open that flap on the top. Arrow being left on the D-pad. There we are. I've gone for the water version. Job's a good one. Fill it up. I mean, that water didn't look that clean, mind you, but okay, fair enough. Go and take it to Yellow Pens. Why not? And the last mod we got for today is the returning map Maypole Farm. This is by Cavalier Roy and Monkey Show modding, 417.72 megabyte on the download. And obviously, it was a great map in 22, but what makes it great in 25 already is the fact that there's no required mods, which is great. Now, if you're coming on New Farmer, you're going to be using 1,484 slots. And also, if you come on New Farmer, you're going to be owning a bit of land, which is this area here. To be fair, it's quite a lot. So you've got field 158. We've got the main farmyard, which is basically area 120. We've got 157, 121, 128, 62, 63, and then 61. Oh, also over here as well. 64 and 65. That's loads of land. Oh, don't get me wrong, that's ace. Now, there is 7 different farms that you could potentially pick from. Obviously, we're going to take a look around the start farm anyway. So, we're coming up the old driveway just here. Now, around to the right is going to be your house. There's our little Dougie. All right, mate. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, walk off in the other direction. Why not? Oh, now you're coming back. What do you think? I've got some snacks in my pocket. All right, carry on. So you got your wardrobe trigger just there. You got your sleep trigger just there. Next to that is going to be some chickens. We've got our feed going into that point. And we've got a nice little chicken run out the back. That's all right. We can go in here. Oh, that is all right. That is all right indeed. Now we've got this animal dialogue box just there. So this is going to hold 881. That's ace. I mean, Cavalier does like to up the ante, if you're going to call it that, with its animal pens, which is great. 881 into there. That's awesome. So we're going to come around here. You've got your animal, right, you've got your egg pallet spawn point just there. I like that chicken run. That's ace. Nicely fenced off. Going to keep your foxes out, which is all right. We'll come around here. We've got an animal pen. So you've got your mineral feed, and you got your usual shenanigans with your robots. So your silage, your straw, and your hay going into there. Or potentially, if you don't want to be doing that, because that can be a bit iffy, you can open up that door. You've got your loading in point for your stuff just there. Got scrubby taking out point just there. And we're going to take a run through the middle. I mean, it's empty at the minute. Like the chicken pen, there's no animals in there already. So you will need to put your own in. We'll open up that door. And around here, can be your animal dialogue box and your milk taking out point. Let's see how many cows are in here. How many cows? Well, we've got 639. That is all right. That is, I mean, 600. I mean, it's normally what, got like 80 in? No, 639. Big, nice pasture out the back as well for your cows to have a run around in. That's all right. So spin it around. Got a bit of a storage on the go in there. Another little storage area in there. We'll turn around to the right round here. A little fuel tank for you. So this is going to hold 10,000 litres. Obviously, buy the fuel in, fill it up, no problem. We'll come around here and we've got another animal barn, another cow pen, another robot version. It's a similar sort of thing on the go. So you've got another storage area, more storage around here. Again, more storage around here. You're not really short of storage areas, I must admit. Then over here, this looks like a sheep pen. Oh no, it's a horse barn. All right, fair enough. So your food goes in there. And then you come around here, you got your animal dialogue box. So how many in here? 16. Sounds like the standard one, Martin Dew. All right, we'll carry on. I mean, horses, don't get me wrong. They're one of those things that you either like them or you hate them. I think they're a bit useless in the game, to be fair. Around here is going to be your sheep pen, sheep barn, whatever you want to call it. You got your wool pallet spawn point just there. So food goes in there. And this is going to hold, click on that box there, 477. Of your little woolly jumpers. That is all right indeed. All right indeed, I must admit. So we're going to come back round here. We've got, obviously got more storage around here for your things. We've got your cow barn just there, so slowly taking out point just there. Obviously mineral feed going in, same as the previous one. Same setup. We're going to take a little run through here. If you didn't want to use the old robot, I don't know. It's been a bit hit and miss for me, to be fair, since the game came out, whether the robots work or not. But all right, we'll carry on. Then you've got your animal dialogue box just there. So that's going to hold 529 cows. That's all right. Then you've got your milk taking out point just there. We'll spin it back round. And we've got our silo. We went through the middle of the cow barn. We missed the silo just there. Load in and load out. Got a manure heap on this one as well. Got a bit more storage around there. Then we come around this bit, a last little bit on the start farm. You've got a bale and pallet storage just here. So that's going to hold 250 pieces. And then around here is a bi-inable silo. So this is going to be, let's have a little look, lime and solid fertilizer. No problem. Now, obviously, as we've been taking a little walk around the farm, you may have seen a few pieces of equipment. So what do we start with? Well, to be fair, we've got an alright setup. So we've got the Agromaz Aquila Drive 400. The Agromaz POV5XL, the Albert Bale Spike, the Deutzfahr AgroStar 8.31, the Dalbo Maxi Roll 630 Green Line, the John Deere C441R, the Lintner Lintrack 130, the Lizard Dragon, the Massey Ferguson MF8570, the Massey Ferguson MF8570 header, the Massey Ferguson MF8570 header trailer, the Quickie Q4M, the Rudolph DK280RP, the Stemmer Trius, the Samaz KDF 341S, the Samaz P8890, the Samaz XT390, the Samaz Z2840H, and the Wifo HMZ 340 3000. Now, as part of this map, there is going to be a few extra things. So if we come into the old production chains, there's going to be some new recipes. So we got the bakery just here, so we could be making brioche. All right, I mean they look more like croissants, but okay, gonna need a few things in there. So similar sort of thing to cakes, a lot of requirements from your productions, but okay. We've also got cookies. Oh, now I'm interested. I do like a good cookie. Fair enough, I would go for that. We've also got dough you can make. We've got some donut. Oh, we've got a winner. I mean, cookies and donuts. Why not? Why not indeed? You can also make pancakes, pizza, sandwiches, and waffles. Oh, I do like a good waffle. I mean, to be fair, donuts or cookies? All right, fair enough. Now, under the dairy, you can also make some soy milk and some yogurt. All right, you do you. Under the grain mill, you can also make some corn flour and also some soy flour, which is all right. Under the oil mill, you can be making some soybean oil. And under the potato processing plant, you can be making some chips, but also from that soybean oil. And to be fair, I'd go for the bakery, cookies and donuts. Oh, for the win indeed. And what's great about those as well, is like they're not using any extra stuff. You know, you can make it all within the games. You don't need any extra mods, which is awesome. Now, on to the last thing that we need to cover here. Now, it does say you can cut things down. Now, before, there used to be like some light poles where you could get rid of some brick walls. They've now been put with fences. So, what I've gone and done, I've gone and got myself a chainsaw. Can we chop these fences down? No, we can't. Okay. I mean, it does say chopping some apple trees down we'll get rid of some stuff. Is that an apple tree? Do you know what? We're going to give it a go. Why not? Why not indeed? So we'll give this a go. Chop that down. I mean, there's a good chance this is going to remove the fence. If not, we just chopped the tree down for nothing. Yeah, we chopped the tree down for nothing. Oh dear, oh dear. I mean, obviously, depending on what you go for, well, what tree you go for, I'm assuming that's going to be... Is that an apple tree? Alright, we'll carry on. Now, you find the apple tree and you should be able to, I'm going to say, remove some fences, potentially. Well, what you can do, definitely anyway, which is not that difficult to find, is the old hedges. Now, you need to look inside and you'll see that there is, do you know what, we'll go into build mode. We'll be able to see it better. You'll see those stumps in the middle there. You chop that stump down and you're away. You can get rid of a bit of a hedge. So we'll get my old chainsaw out. And we got a... See, where I can't even see it from down here. Where's the old hedge? Do you know what? We'll just go through. Is it about there? There we are. Now we can see it. So we'll chop that. Come on. When you're ready. Start cutting. That's better. There we are. Done. I mean, it's left a bit of a stump, mind you. You can come down with a stump grinder. We could just yeet that out of the way. No, drop it. Don't want to carry on with it. Obviously, you can make a little bit of a bigger entrance if you wanted to. Yeah, get rid of the stump. Jobs are good. And just wondering where these apple trees are. That being said, I mean, this map was great. Oh, it's a light pole. Should we try chopping the light pole down? Do you know what? We're going to give it a go. No, there's nothing there. There's nothing coming up. I would imagine you find some apple trees somewhere and you should be good to go. But all right, fair enough. I mean, the map was great in 22. I'm glad to see it's back because it's still just as good as before. I've got a few updates as well. It's got the map Nordkirchen by Freddak 93. Now, that doesn't need a new save. That's all right. We've also got Lady Hill by FS Landscaping. Again, that doesn't need a new save, so that's great. The John Deere 6M series by Just Farming. The Young Heimlich EFG S50S Pro by Just Farming. The Brandt 1124 Deckover trailer by Roughneck Modding Crew. The Goval GFM by Agrar Design Austria. The Kuhn Kultimer L300 by Puzzcap. The XPS 8400 car carrier by Squiggles. And the Salvage Horsch Pack by Razak.